My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leafy Poultice. You're not allowed to sit there just acting like I'm not about to collect you. 2 elite 3 rests? 2 elite 1 rests. What are we looking at here? Like, there's this janky little go about. It's got a late shop, 2 midline rests, 3 elites. Leafy Poultice would give us a push in that direction by taking 2 of the worst cards in our deck and making them 2 of the best cards in our deck, simply by virtue of not being the worst cards in our deck. Yeah, right? Celestial Might and Glimmer. Those two don't necessarily, like, synergize directly together in any specific way, but Glimmer's a good card, and Celestial Might does damage. So I suspect they might work together. Let's throw Celestial Might back atop the deck, because we can defend and attack this turn. 18, unfortunately. Celestial Might there. Celestial Might's actually a really, really good upgrade. Because have a look at this. You look at this upgrade, right? It says deal 6 damage 3 times, and you look at it and you're like, oh, they're probably going to increase the damage by like 1 or maybe 2. Barely anything at all. Guess what? You're wrong about that, nerd. How dare you doubt this Celestial Might? It increases instead to dealing 6 damage 4 times, which is not only 6 more damage, but also another time of dealing strength, vigor, whatever else you happen to have. Speaking of strength and vigor, what if I took some patter? What if I put a little bit of patter in this deck and then I use the Celestial Might to just explode enemies? What if we did that? And what if it was good and successful and everything worked and nothing ever hurt again? Is the world real? Okay, that world is not real. I wanted that world to be real. Actually, hang on. We can take a little bit of sub-theme here. I was kind of hoping I would just see another patter here. But if I take Gather Light and Cloak of Stars, that gives me a little bit of a defensive sub-theme I can kind of run while still doing my Patter Celestial Might nonsense. Because that's damage. That looks a lot like it did damage. Killing enemies on turn 2 would suggest a deal that we're doing damage. Can I take Quasar? I've added 1 star cost and 1 star gain. Can I take Quasar? Maybe. The fact is, colorless cards are pretty good. Selecting a colorless card gives us a lot of ways of synergizing with a lot of different things in the deck. It's either Quasar or nothing, I think, here. Also, I should make sure that I take something for destroying Beckons in the Soulfish fight. I already turned down a minion transformation for Strike. Of course, none of these are options to do that. I suspect I'm better off not. Oh, no, but summoning AoE suddenly to solve a boss fight? Sorry, to solve a elite fight? It's too important to ignore. Yeah, Flash of Steel's pretty good. Sick. Good card. And you're telling me I get to keep that one in my deck? Defend, Falling Star, and then kill. Take no damage that turn. Gather Light, Know Thy Place, and Hidden Cache. I'm happy to take another Gather Light and then call that kind of even on the deck at the moment, in terms of star generation and use. Colorless certainly appeals to me more than random. Equilibrium, Fisticuffs, and Flash of Steel. Fisticuffs gets... It does double dip, so to speak, on Vigor. Not because it hits multiple times, but because it hits and deals damage, and then also gives you shield equal to the hit. Flash of Steel, of course, just generally quite good here. slight anti-synergy in the world where I'm building a lot of vigor and I want to draw cards, but I don't want to spend the vigor. I think there's a big, like, easy equilibrium here. Just, it's such a good card. One equilibrium and one convergence suddenly puts you in a cycle of, like, full defending and seeing your whole deck every turn as Regent. So we'll keep an eye out for that as well. Let's get an upgrade to... Oh, hang on. This is right before we have to start taking damage. This has got to be the upgrade to Celestial Might then. Yeah, right. Pop the Celestial Might back atop the deck. I'm going to Venerate and Patter. This isn't weaken here. Oh, never mind. It totally is. I could have sworn it wasn't weaken on the first turn. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. Damn, I wanted to be correct instead. Oh, that would have been so fun. Just imagine what that would be like. Oh, hang on. Never mind. Everything's right with the world. Nothing hurts. Ooh, Equilibrium Gatherlight. Look at this. Full defense. And I even get to keep a Cloak of Stars to full defend again next turn. Hold up. What's in that Quasar? Interesting. Ultimate Strike certainly does damage. And with the weakness wearing off here, Celestial Might draw is lethal. Begone. I think we take the Begone now just to cover our bases for the Beckon. We'll check Quasar first. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking Prowess as a first turn play here. Play Prowess and then both Patter and Gather Light. We're full defended here without having to use the weak potion yet. Equilibrium, then Begone through a defend. Leaving us with additional defense in the next hand against the bigger attack turn. Glimmer gets us into Falling Star, which is full defense right now. But it feels like it's not especially good. I really want Falling Star, thank you, to line up with damage like Celestial Might. Okay, so Venerate's gonna have to be used this turn defensively if I want to Cloak of Stars defend, which I do. Which means we have to lose the strike. That's okay though. I don't do big damage in this cycle, so again, it's going to be kind of hold pattern until I can cycle the deck back as much as I can. But we're pretty good at doing that, as we can see here. Star cost, so I can use Quasar next turn. Well, I mean, I've only got 7 cards left in discard pile at the moment, so Glimmer is reasonably possible to draw a Celestial Might here for us. We'll start with Quasar. Okay, Equilibrium is already full defense. I'm actually just going to go for it. Equilibrium full defense, Begone through a bad defend, use Minion Strike, hold this hand. So my next hand is guaranteed... No, not guaranteed. It's very likely to have both Falling Star and Celestial Might. Excuse me. Throat won't clear. If I can just hard defend this turn, which I can, easily in fact, I can make for a really big setup break turn here, and then you've got a debuff turn, and then I kill you. So what? I took like 4 damage in this fight, I think, total. I was about to say, I guess it is possible we hard dead draw here, which we did. Thankfully, though, we hard dead draw to the tune of taking 3 more damage. Lunar Pastry at the end of your turn, gain a star. Hey, that's really good for us. I don't think we need Radiate. That's also not going to see ever the stars from the Lunar Pastry. Well, hold up. Radiate synergizes very well with Vigor. And how much star do I ever gain in a single turn? I really feel like Radiate's probably not useful. But having some AoE certainly is. I don't think it's Radiate. Strike Dummy. Cards containing Strike deal 3 additional damage. Including Minion Strike, by the way, from Begone, so that's actually useful. Oh boy, I gotta find something defensive here. Fisticuffs won't deal that much damage, unfortunately. It'll be good to have in the deck, though, so I'll still use it. But because it won't deal that much damage, it also won't defend us for that much, which was a little bit annoying there. We're not going to be dealing damage against the enemy this turn, so I'm just going to hard block and set up for a Celestial Might. Ooh, Ultimate Strike, even better. Fisticuffs and Equilibrium easily, so we are 2 ideal turns away from taking the enemy down. Perfect. 27 damage in a single turn. Not possible here. Wait, 9, 9, 9? That's 27 exactly. Hell yeah. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Second chance to take Radiate. There's actually also Solar Strike here, which I wouldn't mention it otherwise, but we have Strike Dummy, and we do care about stars. So if I took a Solar Strike and upgraded it, this is pretty decent damage as well as star gain at the same time. I think I'll take 1 Solar Strike in this deck. You can have Strike or Defend. I don't want to give you Glimmer. How important is it that I don't give you Glimmer? Glimmer is certainly nice, but it might be one of our most give-upable cards right now, and if I have to roll 3 times, because, like, I get Glimmer, then Celestial, then Equilibrium off it, like, if I have to roll again and then get Quasar, suddenly I'm terrified. I think you can have Glimmer. Damn. I gave away card draw. Willingly. Are you proud of me? What do you mean that was the wrong decision? Child of Stars. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each stars spent. I certainly like it, and I am going to be spending a lot of stars over the course of this run. I definitely feel like that Gamma Blast and removal feels like the ideal here. I mean, I'd be remiss not to look at Kafuda for a second. Enchanting up to 3 cards with the droid is really nice. Okay, we looked at Kafuda. Now let's click the other ones. Let's click the power that turns all of my cards into Kafuda. How about that one? That seems like a good one. Yeah, here's where I could see AoE being useful. Thankfully, I've got a Mercury Hourglass to help me with that one. Wahoo! Full defense on the first turn. Who'da thunk it? Prowess Plus. Yeah. I'll take it. And then 11 to the back line. Alright, I expect to overperform in this next fight. I don't think that's just cocky. I think that's literally, like... This is going very unexpectedly well. Hold up. Annoyingly, I don't think I can avoid all damage this turn. No, I can. Actually, I can even split that hit. Avoid all the damage that way, and then the Mercury Hourglass takes out 2 of you. Beautiful. War Paint upon pickup upgrade to random skills. Do I take a Devastate? I feel like my damage is here without Devastate. Oh damn, Warbane hit both Gatherlights. Hell yeah. I could definitely see Devastate doing work. It would definitely become my highest star cost. Consistently. No, I'm not using it. I think we can do enough damage without it, and I think it dominates our star cost in a way that becomes a little bit occlusive to the rest of our build. Alright, Quasar, I believe in you. Oh. Time to hit the jackpot. Okay, interesting. I mean, those will be good. Ish. Kinda. I guess I just wish that I'd played Child of the Stars, so this first cycle was a little more comfortable. Be gone through a beacon. Well done. I'm gonna throw Gamma Blast and Solar Strike into the new draw pile. Damn. I'll begone a bad defend. Ooh, Equilibrium, desperately important here. Give me the ability to defend as well as hold these for a better alternate turn. Oh, hit him with a big bang. Radiate. Gatherlight. Falling Star, Lunar Blast. Stardust. Got him! Foregone Conclusion, Seeking Edge, and Royalties. I do think with Foregone Conclusion, we can kind of just often pick lethal out of the draw pile. Is that true? Hang on. Where is suddenly lethal in this? No, we pick value out of the draw pile. We would pick, gain 4 block as well as an upgraded colorless card. Weaken the enemy as well as gain 6 block. After we upgrade that 9. Royalty is obviously very good, but it demands that I take a lot of normal fights. I don't really want to be doing that. I feel like I'm an event lad. I'm event stacking with the King Man today. Foregone. Oh man, Arova's playing Foregone Conclusion on the first turn is actually really good. Even though it's only 1 energy worth of stuff, drawing 2 specific cards on turn 2 is pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's pretty, it's actually pretty good. Upgrading 6 random cards in this deck, especially considering we only have 5 that are strikes and defends, pretty good. Also, Divine Destiny starting us with 3 more stars. I don't think I need it at all. I do think I could draft things that would benefit from it later. Like, it would make it a lot easier for me to take a, Decision Decisions in this deck. Not that Decision Decisions necessarily works very well with this deck right now. Just that I would be able to. Let's actually have a look at the the floor that we're on as well. Ugh. Damn, why do I have to always settle? Alright, it'll be this, probably. If I had to guess. Some sort of situation of that line. 2 rest, 2 elite. Early shop. Sandcastle me. 2 defends. Honestly, I don't even care if the defends are upgraded. It's just the strikes that I don't want upgraded. So 6, only 1 of them targeted something I'm not interested in upgrading at all. The rest of them, additional defense on Equilibrium, additional defense from Child of the Stars. And 1 more. Falling Star as well, just got 4 more damage. Yeah. Pretty middle of the line result, but given how short our deck is, we will be seeing those benefits quite consistently. And by short, I do mean thin. Celestial Might, Falling Stars. Actually, I'll be going through Venerate. I can do that. Quasar. Master of Strategy. Hell yeah. Celestial Might, Radiate, and Pillar of Creation. We don't create that many cards. We create some, Begone and Quasar. Begone isn't that important as well. It was kind of just a get-by card for a while, so I'll probably not use it that much. Yeah, I think we leave those. I don't even think Energy Pot's especially interesting to us. There's seldom something that Energy Pot can help me do that I couldn't have just done otherwise. Even if maybe one turn later. The thing is, the backline's going to be attacking for a bunch of damage every turn. So I really don't want to let it live. Yeah. No, I'll keep the Weaken and the Glimmer. Wow, it's actually only 150 for removal at the moment. I thought it was going to be higher than that. Manifest Authority and Ultimate Defend are both pretty interesting. Again, I am interested in generally big block card. I'll happily take Manifest Authority. It's either that or Defend. I don't need both of them. That's way too much. Also, we have no AoE solution. I keep turning down AoE. Like Resonate and Crush Under. What AoE do I think I'm going to be getting? I don't know. Ugh. Remove 2 strikes in order to add 1 strike. Got a card out of the deck at least. I'm pretty interested in forcing Mr. Struggles here. Specifically because between Mercury Hourglass and Mr. Struggles, we actually have AoE without having to have AoE. Like here, look at the damage on the enemies. You'd be forgiven for thinking I have AoE in this deck. No. I know, you got tricked. You've been bamboozled by another classic Hourglass Struggles. Ooh, the synergy, the combination. I don't think I need Stardust. I do think Stardust goes in this deck eventually, to be clear. It's just I don't think I have enough Star Gain to really justify running it as a card yet. Damn, I think that Clarity Extract against the Knowledge Demon, especially for cancelling out part of the draw reduction buff, I think that's actually going to be really important for us, so I'll take the Clarity Extract there. Manifest Authority needs an upgrade. 6 additional damage on the strike is also important. Ooh, do I have a meal ticket? No, I don't have a shop later on this floor in order to cash in my meal ticket, sadly. Check out that Quasar. Ooh, crazy cards in here. Do I restlessness? I think that's the answer, even if I don't get to use it this turn. Had a Celestial, then gather. Hold. Goddamn Ascender's Vein. You butt. Stopping me from listening and from resting. Hit him with his Thrumming Hatch and that bad boy's coming back. It's gonna make it really hard to sleep. Hit him with the Solar Strike, but gone through defend. Minion? Huh? Yeah! Oh, you're still weak? Damn, who said? Shuriken! Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 Shuriken. Also, strength. Shining Strike actually also affected by the strike dummy. Not going to be taking that, though. Guiding Star is relatively low cost. I kind of want an upgraded one, though, because I still have some upgrade debt in my deck. So I don't really want to take that independently. Ooh. Oh! Huh? Well, see, the disgusting thing here is it's pretty late in the act, and look, I could prevaricate a bunch of different ways, right? You know I'm fighting him, don't you? I don't care if they kill me. I would care if they killed me. I'll weaken you, though. Okay. I think Child of the Stars Gamma Blast is certainly part of this turn. Keep you vulnerable and weak. Child Gamma, Quasar. Quasi result, we've got a Mayhem out on the field to play the top card of our deck every single turn. Damn, dude. Come on, defend. That card didn't say defend on it at all. That's okay. Actually, it did, because it had the star cost, and the star cost defends us. So actually, that was really good. Kill you with Celestial Might. Add the Lantern Key to the deck. Don't need any of those. I'll be resting here for HP, because I'm terrified in my heart of hearts. Got him. Gamma Blast! Oh, that's such a good setup for Rend, which then does 8 additional damage for each unique debuff on the enemy. Gather Light. We'll be going our way through a Venerate I don't need. Crazy. Give me Master of Strategy that I can't afford to utilize. Perfect. It's worth taking a Reflect, even if it's just such a dense block card. So good. All right. Before I manifest Authority, let's nostalgia. Sorry, Quasi. Hang on. Restlessness very good if Manifest Authority is free. Manifest Authority not free. Restlessness bad. I'm not even going to play this Thrumming Hatchet. I don't want to come back to hand so I can play my Restlessness. I mean, that was promising for a second there. Thankfully, all the while, I'm still doing AoE damage. Uh-oh. We're going through the Lantern Key. Gather Light's not enough to cast to defend. Ah! That's fine. Who needs HP anyway? It's the cowards. Oh boy. $12 and then 8 and 8. Okay. Okay. Oh. Got him. And I was confident the whole time. What do you mean? No, that was you making those noises. That was your brain, actually. I don't need the Falling Star here. Social might be fun, though. I think this has got to be the draw fewer card each turn, because I can't put the damage on all of them. And I do generate additional cards. And maybe if I generate a specific card... Wait, I don't know, just off the top of my brain, Restlessness? Maybe if I specifically generated Restlessness in this instance, it'd be particularly good for us to be restless? Bolus is certainly interesting. I can't really afford to play the shock. Wow, double Bolus. Never mind, we're gaming. That's two triggers towards a shuriken every turn. It really doesn't matter what I took there. I was going to get all of it. Child of the Stars. Equilibrium Bolus, because Gamma Blast next turn is really important because it'll defend us as well as dealing damage, and I have to be able to play more than 3 cards a turn. 2 of my cards are Bolus. Gather Light. Almost fully defended now, but go on through Minion Strike to there. I think I take 2 damage this turn in order to gain 2 stars. Because then those stars, nice. Like with Reflect here, will pay off in both defending us and destroying our enemies. Ooh, Prolong? It's already upgraded as well. That's a pretty good Prolong right there. Yeah, I'll keep 41 block for the next turn. I'm pretty sure the enemy does attack. Good. I know you don't attack next turn again, though, so I might not let it ride on that one. Welcome back, Restlessness. Would you believe if I said I missed you? Okay, what about a less obvious lie? I can't gain less energy per turn. That's how I lose. I gotta do 80 damage this turn. That's what I gotta do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 80, 89. I always believed. Game's actually easy. Bombardment, Heavenly Drill. I don't have the X cost to supply an Heavenly Drill, but Bombardment could do some bombarding things. I mean, it's just consistent damage every turn, and if we've learned anything, it's that I lack consistent damage. Not OP. Enchant all of my card rewards with Glam. Really? I could get behind that. I want to see as many card rewards as I can now. I got a couple defense in the stack, sure. Half awesome. I am prepared for the ultimate outcome of that, which is, of course, I never draw another defend. Well, I never drew a defend I needed to play. Double Hidden Cache. I only have to play it once and I'll have infinity bazillion D stars. That sounds pretty fun. Yuck. 17 and a fire potion takes care of that problem. And the Radiant Tincture is Gonna cover the final one. I'm not interested in taking any more damage here than I need. Which is gonna be none. Oh, I could've used Reflect for the kill that turn. Never mind. Just kill you the turn after. I don't know if I need another Gather Light. I think we start skewing the deck towards only defending and doing nothing else. If we do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna Gambit. Lantern Key. How do I... Oh, I can't draw with perspective. That's not okay. It's this guy. And then there's a key. And I gotta remember that. In case I forget. Good. Okay? And that's important. Good. I think I'm gonna remember to hand in the land key this time. That was so embarrassing. I think it'd be less embarrassing if I had still won that run, but no, it boded about as, yep, it went as well as you thought it would. Oh my god, the jackpot alignments here doing so much work. Powder, Gather Light, Venerate, Debris, then 8 by 13. That's lethal. Double Black Hole. Whenever you gain or spend stars, deal 3 damage to all enemies. And I've got the goddamn Lunar Pastry at the end of your turn, gain a stars. Yes, please. That's why we're taking these fights. So's you knows. Okay. Gather and Childs. Should have been pre-preparing on that previous turn for the 36 on that turn, actually. Rather than over-preparing for something I was already doing, generating stars and dealing damage. My god! Yeah, I'll click the other upgraded black hole as well. Good lord! Dolly's Mirror. I mean... Oh, they did! I'm playing the beta where Dolly's... where there's a unique impact if you have the... Oh, come on! What do you mean I can't copy a Lantern Key? That's mean. Oh, that's so mean. Whatever, I'm gonna get another copy of the good black hole then. How dare you? I wanted to give you 2 of the Lantern Keys. I'll just give you 1 then. Fine. God. Unceasing Top. Whenever you don't have cards in hand, draw cards. And put it in your hand. Manifest some more authority. I mean, I'd love to play that Reflect. Sorry, the Shockwave. Can't play it. Oh my god. Double Hidden Cache. Equilibrium. That plays at the end of this turn. At the top of the next turn. Equilibrium. I'd like to keep this hand again. See what Quasar's got in. Okay, let's secret weapon. Gather light, cloak of stars. I'll secret weapon into gamma blast, and foregone. $21. Okay. Foregone gets played at the top of that turn. Huge position for it. Love to defend more than that. I start with Ultimate Defend. I'll play Ultimate Defend, then Manifest Authority is the final card of the turn. Manifesting Authority at the start of the next turn. Ooh. Gatherlight, Cloak, Patter, Prolong. All of that to another turn. All the while, by the way, doing 16 damage at the end of every single turn. Damage is happening while I'm doing all this, is what I'm saying. Double Reflect. It's got to be Double Reflect, right? I'll rest for safety's sake. Restlessness turn 1. Oh my god, and it brings me all the defense I need. Holy crumbs. Oh, most of the defense I need. A lot of the defense I need. It brought me some of the defense I needed. Gamma Blast at the end of the turn. It'll Gamma Blast at the start of the next turn, dealing damage. I'll Equilibrium Ultimate so that I just keep the Manifest Authority and Defend here so that I'm pre-prepared for the defense next turn. Seeing as it's the only other turn the enemy is going to be striking. Beautiful. Could have been one hell of a lot worse. Double charge. No, I don't think I have that many cards worth destroying. Double terraforming, kind of fun, but I don't have that many multi-attacks worth. I don't think I dilute this deck with those. Turn 1 energy certainly matters. I would have taken the gambling chip had I the ability, but alas, I'll take the one that I'm allowed to. Black hole, gambling chip, manifest. Should have manifest earlier, I think, in that turn, maybe. Okay. Chart of the Stars, Gather Light, will Gamma Blast, Falling Star, Ultimate Strike. At the end of the turn, deal 8 damage AoE. The black hole is ridiculous. Prayer wheel. Literally, I have no more fights. Okay, cool. Thanks for the prayer wheel. I don't think any of those need to be in here. I don't think any of these need an upgrade as much as my health does. I want to save Reflect for a better turn. Oh, hang on. I played those in the wrong order. Equilibrium needed to be the last card of that turn. I knew it. I've had a couple people call, like, resetting turns like that save scumming. Really? Really? That doesn't make any sort of sense to me for... Like, you don't know any... It's literally just, oh, I should have done that in a different order. It's not using new information. You're just fixing the thing that you intended to do differently. I even intentionally eschew new information that would make the play... Anyway, it's weird. Everyone has a different limit for whatever. Let me manifest some authority. I can get crazy with it. That's actually pretty crazy. Play the top card of every deck every turn. Beatdown doesn't even have any attacks in the discard pile to be able to play. Black hole does this need you to be double blade. I also need the last card of the turn to be the foregone conclusion here. So that's the first card of the next turn, because getting down to the black holes and then just consistently playing those and Star Generation is where it's at for us right now. Give me Equilibrium and the double hidden cache I couldn't play last turn. Great. I'm going to double play this cache. Then double play Equilibrium, or rather play it at the top of this turn and then the end of the turn. And then Gamma Blast is going to be our vulnerability setup. With Reflects, foregone conclusion at the end of the turn. I mean, yeah, beat down something now. Get him. Here's where I use fish oil immediately. 4 black holes in the first turn? Hell yeah. What's this power potion? Pale blue dot. If I play 5 or more cards in a turn, draw an additional card at the start of the next turn. I do that a lot. So at least until I'm at the point of perma-equilibrium, still seems worth it to give that a whap. I want a foregone conclusion here, but more importantly, I want to have Child of the Stars out. Damn. Oh, Stargain, please? That's not Stargain, but I'll play a Void Form. First 2 cards of every turn are free. I actually need Quasar to cost something in order to be able to play it. Alright. Full free turn of doing whatever the heck I want here. Play Ultimate Defend so that I start the next turn with an Ultimate Defend. I'll be doing Foregone Conclusion at the end of this turn. Literally haven't even used that Reflect yet. Ridiculous. Equilibrium, Solar. Need the Reflect to have a cost for all of the stars I want to, for all of the thing I want out of it, rather. I can't play that. Jackpot, unfortunately. There you go. I'll take Entropy for that reason. Sure. Transform that wound into a slime. That I can play that. Hell yeah. And then I'll begone this. I'm getting my hand ready for the restlessness I haven't taken from a Manifest Authority yet. Okay, it's got to be the next Manifest Authority, though. I'm clearly just playing with my food at this point, right? Okay. And then I generate a colorless card, and you die to the generation. 22 damage. You would have died to me ending my turn because of Lunar Pastry. God damn. I don't even know what to put in the thumbnail for this. What a stupid run. What a dang stupid run. I mean, like, you know, all of our AoE being handled by Mr. Struggles in the Mercury Hourglass, like, that's a sick band. I would watch them live every day of the week. I also getting led down by the Dolly's mirror trying to get the second lance. Just in case anyone's not aware, I really should have mentioned it at the time. The beta notes included, the beta that I am currently playing in, beta branch that I'm currently playing in, the patch notes, my god, the beta patch notes for the beta branch that I am currently playing in, there we go, that's the sentence I was looking for, included that if you have 2 lantern keys and you get to that event, something special will happen. I wanted to see that, but Dolly's mirror won't let me dupe the event card. Wah. And then, of course, a bunch of black holes causing 22 damage per star gain and spend. Also, seems pretty damn good there. For the moment, though, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Top left is a series playlist for all my content on the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations, those are down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Add up all the thank to, and a special thanks to this episode to Maloko. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.